Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Let's press start. Let's load file 2. And now we can go to Care of Magical Creatures class. For a bit of housekeeping, my guys are all in the 20s now, so we are... I'd say we're pretty well equipped for Care of Magical Creatures, which is outside, by the way, because that is where all of the magical creatures live, of course. So we're going to keep walking, and now we're in a bit of a cutscene, so we're walking on our own to our boy Hagrid. Got a real treat for you today. Great lesson coming up. First thing you'll want to do is open your books. How do we do that if we don't have a copy of the Monster Book of Monsters? I'm afraid, Hagrid, that I've mislaid my copy, and so have Crabbe and Goyle. Oh, surely you have extra copies we could borrow. Harry, can I have a word? What's wrong, Hagrid? It's like, Draco's playing a little practical joke, eh? And then it's gonna be Harry's job to foil it. I know how this game goes. Don't you worry. Well, I could reasonably guess how this game goes, I should say. My extra copies of the Monster Book of Monsters. They escaped. I bet Malfoy had something to do with it. That may be, but I'd really appreciate it if you'd go and find him for me. 5 books in all, and there'd be a reward in it for you. Of course, we'll find him for you, Hagrid. We'd be glad to help, reward or not. Thanks. These 3 spell books may help you get through my garden. Harry receives Diffindo, Ron receives Spongify, and Hermione receives Glacius. Okay, so we got some new spells to work with, which is always a treat. And we also have some new enemies to work with, which is less of a treat. We're going to get some extra EXP from the encounter, and then I'm assuming since you're flying, Flipendo Tria should go hard, you know? Oh my goodness, that killed one and left the other at 5 health. It was definitely worth it. Ron is going to inform us. Perfect. It's a shame we couldn't Wizard Cracker. Harry's doing a little too much oh my god, and look at that. I was completely right. Flipendo is, like, perfect. Come to think of it, so is Glacius. I'll have to keep that in mind. I guess we could see what Glacius looks like. It does cost 15, but... You know, just for the... for the love of the game. I'm still gonna do it anyway. You know how it is. They don't really yield a lot of EXP, so... Next time it probably will just be a... What's it called? Next time it's probably just gonna be Flipendo Uno. All day long. It's because I don't really think it's worth it spending too much on anything, you know? Especially because we're not in the ballpark of leveling up at all. We're going to inform ourselves about the Flobberworm. Looks like it's pretty weak to Vertimillious. So we're going to do that. But first we're going to Wizard Cracker. And then we can worry about Vertimilliusing all day long. Dragonfly's going to attack all of us, which is a little, well, it's not really scary because it's not doing any damage, but it's more annoying than anything. Alright, Hermione, finish off the Flobberworm. Perfect. Alright, Harry, just use your regular Flipendos, let's be real. Oh, I'm actually not sure if that's going to kill. Let's do a a bit of a bigger spell. Critical hit, and that was perfect. Of course, when I said bigger spell, I meant spell that would give me a critical hit, because I foresaw that. And then, you know what, for this third one, let's just burn him. I know I said I was going to save EA. Oh my god, that didn't even kill. Alright. Well, I was wrong. I was going to say, I know I said I was just going to save my MP, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't tempting. And we get some leather boots, so let's put those on. Hermione, do you want some boots? Sure. You can have some. And we also have Quidditch boots, so I might as well put those on. Harry's almost got a full-on Quidditch uniform. Alright, so we can't go this way, so let's take one of these two paths. I think we'll go down first. And then we got some dragonflies, so we're gonna make the most out of this. We're gonna shake these guys down for all they're worth. Harry's gonna do Incendio. And then Ron is gonna Wizard Cracker and finish one of them off. Perfect. And then the Dragonfly is gonna miss Ron, which is also perfect. And then Hermione, you could burn this guy. And then Harry, you could finish him off with another Incendio. Just because why the hell not? Victorious. Perfect. 30 EXP is not that good, but experience is experience. And we got way more boots. So we're going to continue down the path, and it looks like we got to take a little raft. Open up the treasure chest, get a Miranda Goshawk collector's card. And we're going to walk over to this little nub of land in the river. And Hermione says, I could cast Glacius to turn the water into ice so that we could cross this. Okay, let's try that out. And we get some XP. And we get some experience. So that is pretty good. We're going to get some more experience from the encounter. We cannot use Informus on the book. I think last time the book was weak to fire. Because we did have to fight one book at the beginning in the Leaky Cauldron. And I remember Incendio did a lot back then. Oh, we can't even see its health. Probably because it's a boss fight, but that should be fine. We're just going to keep wailing on it, basically. I should also probably be getting into a habit of using my paralysis spell. However, I don't really think it's that important for where we are in the game right now. And Harry gets a new level on Incendio, which is also pretty good. 75 experience, so we're going to get 2 levels up. Hermione and Ron level up, I should say. Harry is still a little far behind. Well, he's not far behind, but he is a little... Well, actually, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ron is still behind. Harry is still on the cusp of leveling up. Harry's in the middle. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I'm recording this pretty early? I bet I could sever this with my Defendo spell. Alright, so let's try that out. So Defendo destroys spider webs. Glacius freezes water. And whatever spell Ron has, I think it's Spongify? Yeah. And Spongify is going to do something. So we're going to clear all of this out. Just cuz. And I guess we're going to go up here. We have 2 unknown encounters. What looks like a wolf and 2 flabberworms, which we already have. So we're going to do some good study habits. And then I also have to try out Harry's new Incendio spell. But first, we're going to inform ourselves about this guy. Because it could be helpful later. So this is a Geetrash, and Geetrash is weak to Vertimillious. So that is what we're going to use. But first, we're going to use a Wizard Cracker. Because I am an absolute hoarder in these games. And now we can just Vertimillious this guy. Hermione gets a new level on Vertimillious. We're really starting to level up our spells now, which is perfect, to be completely honest. I'm liking the strength training. And I think the worms were also weak to Vertimillious, so I could have been wrong. However, it is doing over half, so I guess we'll just keep the Vertimillious train going. Use your big spell, Hermione. Come on. Now that we have it, we might as well, you know? And Harry can do 1 more Vertimillious before he runs out of MP. Which is fine by me, to be completely honest. Vertimillious right there. There we are. And then I also need to see what... Okay, now Harry's going to level up. Perfect. Okay, we get 2 potions, which is also pretty good. And we got to fight 2 more Geetrashes. I was going to say, I also need to see what Diffindo and Spongify do in battle. Because we've already used Glacius. It did some pretty good damage. What is Diffindo going to do? Diffindo does damage, but Geetrash does resist it. Let's just make sure. Oh, I still don't have the red hat in my folio. That's kind of a shame. Oh yeah, it's like super resistant to Diffindo. Alright. Well, we're gonna Wizard Cracker first. And then Geetrash is gonna do quite a bit of damage, but it's not that bad. Hermione, you could just finish this guy off. And then I'm going to have Harry use his weaker spell. Just because I want to guarantee Ron... Okay, we miss anyway, so it doesn't matter. I want to see what Spongify does. So Spongify weakens them. And it basically halves the attack I'm seeing. So that could be useful in the future. Because I'm thinking, it's probably not going to hurt to weaken my opponents, but then we'd kind of be pigeonholing Ron into 2 Weaken World potions, not half bad. I was going to say, then we'd kind of be pigeonholing Ron into, some crazy supporter role. There's a Flobberworm, which I don't really care about. And Ron can use Spongify to make these pads rubbery so we can bounce over this. Okay. And there's the second book, by the way. You know what? Let's kill the Flobberworm. Why not? And then let's see a fully powered up Diffindo. I just gotta make sure Flobberworm can actually take some damage, you know? If I were a Flobberworm, where would I be? No, Flobberworm also resists Diffindo. Does the Dragonfly resist Diffindo? Oh, shoot. Dragonfly is like halfway on Defendo, so it's not really looking like a Defendo day, Harry. I'm so sorry. Let's just Vertimilius the Flopper Worm. And then Ron can get some critical hit, 99 damage. Oh my goodness. You cannot hate that. That is like perfect. Dragonfly is going to miss 2 out of 3 wizarding kids, which is a little unfortunate if you're a Dragonfly fan, but fortunately for me, I am not one of those guys. Cast a Vertimilius Duo right there. Perfect. And then it's going to be Vertimilius on one of these things, and then Ron's going to do a Flipendo. And then hopefully we could get a third. Oh, wait, we still haven't used Wizard Cracker. Never mind. Finish it off with a Wizard Cracker. Perfect. There we go. It's always fun, like seeing something die to the cracker, you know? All right, we got some leather boots, and we're gonna use Spongify on the spring. We get some EXP, which is perfectly fine by me. We get a Grand Wiggenweld potion, and we're gonna fight another book. We're gonna do some good study habits. And then Harry is going to... Can I do Incendio Duo? Yes, but it's going to cost me almost all of my MP. And that did 75, not half bad. Ron, you could Wizard Cracker. I'm not sure if they have any drops, but I don't think so, because I did Wizard Cracker last time, and we just got the book that we were probably going to get anyway for beating the boss. And then, you know what, Hermione, just throw out a Glacius. I was going to say, I want to see... We miss. All right. How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you. All right. Well, Harry's just going to Flipendo now. Anyway, what I was going to say was... I thought to myself I was going to do some more paralysis, but it just wasn't in the cards. All right. Incendio Hermione. Hopefully we could level up because we are almost out of MP. On pretty much everyone. And no one levels up, so I might need to bust into my potion stockpile. We got a second book, and we're still going to make our way through the garden. It doesn't look like we can do anything over here. So can we go back down? Or what are we looking at? Can we Spongify from the top? No. Okay, what am I doing? Because I'm currently stuck near a wall. Oh, maybe I need to Lumos myself over here. I see. We couldn't just walk into a a big pile of nothing. Let's Glacius here. All right, doesn't look like we can Glacius. It looks like we have to Spongify. I see. And then Harry's going to have to cut through the spider webs. Perfect. And then we got another Geetrash coming up. A triple Geetrash. Triple Geetrash action. And this is looking like a runaway kind of thing. I'll see how much of Flipendo's going to do. And, I mean, it's not... I'm just going to Stink Pellet, I guess. I don't think we need a Wizard Cracker. Just stun everyone for now. And then we could do one Vertimilius on one of these guys. So I guess we'll do the one that's the most damaged. And then Harry can finish him off with a Flipendo. And then we're going to have the most obnoxious fight of all time. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Ron is still sitting pretty. I almost forgot. Forgot about the Ron Meister. You know how it is. However, I am so glad you're here right now, Ron. 70 damage, alright. I'll definitely take it. And then is that going to be enough to finish him off? Yes, it is. And then you can Verdimilius right here. Also, I'm assuming Geetrashes are going to give out way more experience than, say, the worms and the bugs. So who knows, maybe we could get a level up if we're if we ask really nicely. Critical hit, all right. We're victorious. We get 58, so Ron and Hermione are going to level up, and then Harry's going to be on the verge of leveling up, which is perfectly fine by me. We got ourselves a Flobberworm and the third book. So we're almost done with Care of Magical Creatures. Though, I was expecting this to be more like a, I don't know, like, hold on. I know what I'm trying to say. I wasn't expecting this class to be more like, taking care of magical creatures. There we go. That's how you do it. You couldn't see, but I did the punch my hand thing. I hope the microphone picked it up, though. All right. So we got all three bugs attacking in a row, and then we got all three wizards attacking in a row. Hermione, just finish off the Flobberworm, please. There we are. Harry, you're going to do a Flipendo Uno on the one that's at higher health, because Ron's just going to finish the one at a lower health off anyway. Or we could do something like this, because this is probably also going to finish him off. Perfect. Dragonfly's going to hit 2 out of the 3. But even when they do hit, they don't really do that much damage anyway. So, like, really, we're absolutely fine. 48 experience. It's not a lot, but it is enough to have our boy level up. Our boy being Harry, of course. Oh my god, we were going to have a field day at the, at the shop. Oh my goodness. Alright, the third and last book. Maybe the third and last book. I'm assuming we just need 3 for Draco, Crabbe, and Goyle, but for all we know, let's try a Defendo on the book, actually. Okay, 77 damage. You love to see it. And then burn him. Perfect. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm assuming we only need 3 for Draco, Crabbe, and Goyle. However, it could be possible that Hagrid lost a lot more books due to this prank, depending on how much preparation he did beforehand. Let's finish it off with a Defendo. Perfect. So Defendo actually does a lot of damage to the books, I'm noticing. Could be useful in the future. 75 experience. That's fine, I guess, for a boss fight, you know. Third monster book of monsters. I guess we'll just keep going through the path. We'll fight these 3 Gee Trashes. We're going to do some good study habits. Harry is going to Verdimillious, because that's what these guys are weak to, I remember. Don't you worry. And then we'll finish one of them off with a Wizard Cracker, because he's literally at, like, 1 health. So, like, come on. And then it's going to be Verdimillious Duo. Perfect. 56, so it's doing 1 more damage than his total health. Thank you, Hermione. You're the perfectionist that you are. Really saved us. Critical hit, 106. Oh my goodness, we're already crossing over the 100 barrier, man. This is crazy. Get some Wiggle potions, not half bad. Hermione. Oh yeah, there are more than 3 books. I see. All right, good study habits. It's always nice to have good study habits. Defendo. We could do 1 Defendo, and then we'll be out of MP on Harry, which is a little unfortunate. You know what? Just paralyze him. There we go. And now the book can't move. And now we could pretty much just wail on him however we want. Let's get some more Glaciuses in. Because I think having access to, like, Glacius Duo and Glacius Tria is going to be, like, insane. Just do an Incendio Uno. And if the book refreshes itself, it's not going to refresh itself. We're going to get a critical hit. We're going to kill the book. We're going to get 75 experience. Ron is going to be at 4. Ron is going to be 4 experience points short of the next level, which is a little unfortunate. We're going to get a Grand Pepperette Potion, which is very fortunate. We're going to go up here. And is there anything else we can do? We could do that. Can we also go this way? It doesn't look like it. Can we go that way? No, it also doesn't look like it. I see. So we have another treasure chest up there that we could go to, which could be pretty good. We have a Flobber Worm up here. And nothing else. We're not... I probably should just pick a fight with someone. We're going to do the Gee Trash. Just to get those 4 EXP points on Ron. Study habits. And then Harry is almost out of MP, I remember. Harry is out of MP, never mind. So it's going to be Flipendo. 17 damage isn't that good, but really, what are you going to do? We're going to Stink Pellets. I keep forgetting I have to be doing some Petrificus Totalis with our boy Ron. Because, what's it called? I think you're able to level it up, because it does say Petrificus Totalis Uno, which implies a duo and a tria. So maybe it'll be worth it to just get some paralysis in early on. I also noticed... Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Gee Trash is immune to paralysis. Never mind. I actually have to read a lot more in the... What's it called? The bestiary. Because before, I would just read, like, okay, it takes this much from Flipendo, it takes this much from Verdimillious, it takes this much from Incendio. I wasn't really paying attention to all the spells on the bottom. I was just relying on the... I was just dancing with the ones that brought me, I should say. Vertimilius, please. Is that going to be enough to finish him off? No, it's not. It's going to be close, but not quite. Which is fine by me. Flipendo for me, please. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 55 experience, so Hermione is also going to level up. And Harry's going to be pretty close. We're going to get 90 sickles. We're going to avoid that. We're going to spongify here. Take a ride up there, you know. Open the chest. A unicorn collector's card, all right. Nothing up here, so we're going to have to take this platform. Or not. Oh, we could go up like this, maybe. Oh, wait. Do we have to flipendo the rock over? Okay. I wasn't even sure if, I wasn't sure if flipendo was able to push a rock that big, but I'm definitely glad to see it's an option. We're going to use a pepper up potion on Harry. Just so he could do some defendos. 20 is fine. That's 2 defendos. So let's just do some crazy damage here. We're going to paralyze the book. Because the book is not immune to paralysis. And since it does say, like, quote unquote, the opponent can move again as a turn, I think we could just keep him paralyzed forever. Which seems really good. Just in general. He's almost dead, so we could probably just Incendio and finish him off. Especially if we get a critical hit. All right. 75 experience is going to make Harry level up, which means he refreshes everything because he was out of magic points, which is a little embarrassing, you know? However, it's not as embarrassing as whatever the heck that thing is. Okay, that's looking like a a bigger boss fight than any of the books. Can I Petrificus Totalis? It's going to work. And then I'm assuming plants are weak to fire. What gave me that idea? I have no idea. I have no clue. Ron is going to Incendio as well. Maybe I should also weaken him? The opponent can move again. All right. Funny you mentioned that. Not anymore. Oh my goodness, we are so mean. Oh, wait. Okay. I got a little too big for my britches there. Because now it's saying he's immune to paralysis. Does that mean there's just a chance that it doesn't work? Oh, I get it. Oh, wait, no, I don't get it. All right, so maybe it was like I'm only able to paralyze him once. Is what it seems like. Harry, you're just going to do an Incendio Duo. This might be enough to kill. But we also have to just check. I'm also just going to check and see if Stink Pellet works. Okay, yeah. So that's what it's looking like. It looks like we can only paralyze the boss fights once. How much is a Glacius going to do? Because I'm sure ice can also kill a plant. Oh, yeah, 58. That's perfect. And we get 105 EXP, which is not half bad. And I'm assuming we're done with Hagrid's maze. We get potions gloves, but I don't think we're going to bother with that right now. Actually, you know what? Why the heck not? Harry, do you have any gloves on? Yeah. Oh, that's actually worse than what we already have. Ron, do you have any gloves? No, that's also a little worse. Hermione. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, then. Well, I guess we're going to sell those gloves. Anyway, let's talk to Hagrid. Hagrid's copies of the Monster Book of Monsters have been removed from your inventory. Thank you, Mr. Game Boy. Well done. Have this as a reward for returning the books. The pocket watch has been added to your inventory. And we get some EXP. And it looks like Hagrid's gonna tell these guys off or something. Right then. So you've got your books, and if you'd like to follow me to the paddock, we could start the lesson. Or not. He just looked a lot more angry in that portrait on the side. Come on, you two. I can't wait to see what Hagrid's going to show us. Me neither. Let's go. All right. Well, I guess now we could actually go to the real class. Everyone gather round. That's it. Make sure you can see. This place is going to the dogs. That oaf teaching classes? My father'll have a fit when I tell him. Shut up, Malfoy. Careful, Potter. There's a Dementor behind you. Ooh, I see what you're doing there. A Hippogriff. Beautiful, aren't they? Ooh. Now, first thing you gotta know about Hippogriffs is they're proud. Don't never insult one, because it might be the last thing you do. Right then. Let's see how you get on with Buckbeak. This is very easy. I bet you're not even dangerous at all, are you, you ugly great brute? And he's doing the exact opposite of what Hagrid just said, so... I'm dying. Look at me. It's killed me. You're not dying. Someone help me. Gotta get him out of here. Gotta get him to Madame Pomfrey. Okay, so Hagrid's gonna take him to the hospital. Meanwhile, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are gonna stick by the Hippogriff. It was Malfoy's fault. He insulted Buckbeak even though he was warned not to. Buckbeak looks pretty calm now. I'll try to approach him, the way Hagrid said. Draco just has it like hardwired in him to insult everyone, you know? Even if it's not the best decision. I can honestly say I could respect being that much of a hater. If I'm being completely honest. You know? Anyway, careful, Harry. We're friends now, you know? I bet I could ride him. And I'm guessing we have a mini game coming up? That's it, Harry. Oh, yeah. Buckbeak Hippogriff's Glide. Buckbeak's Hippogriff Glide, I should say. The object of the game is to fly through as many groups of gold bats as you can in the time allotted. Use the control pad to move Buckbeak left and right. Press and hold the A button to fly higher. Capture the gold bats, flying through them to gain points. Try to get the high score. Oh, whoa. This is actually pretty cool. Alright. So I got one ring of bats. Oh, I get it. So I run out of time, and I have to fly through the rings. And then every time I fly through a ring, it refreshes the timer. I get it. So it's kind of like, what's that game called? Where you gotta fly through the rings. I can't remember. Anyway. Oh yeah, it was Superman. It's kind of like Superman. Except this is just a mini game and not like the whole thing. We're almost running out of time, actually. This could be a bit of a shame. If, hypothetically, we were to have our ride cut short. We missed the ring? Oh, no. I think we're fine. We're almost out of time. Ah, we miss. All right, we got 14 points. That was pretty fun, but we're going to exit our game right now. Oh, it is kind of cool that you could replay while you're going through the main story. I gotta say, I could definitely respect that. Wow, that was great. Well done, Harry. Buckbeak's Hippogriff Glide can now be accessed from the minigames menu found on the title screen. I'll have to keep that in mind. I really appreciate all you've done. It's potions next. I don't know what you're groaning about, Harry. I'm really looking forward to it. What? Just joking. I'm dreading it as much as you. I've heard we're learning how to make a shrinking solution today. Let's go. All right. Well, I'm going to just enter the Hogwarts building. Yeah, I'm going to enter the Hogwarts building. And then I think I'll just call it. Over by the greenhouses now. There should be a path somewhere that would just lead me to the bridge, right? Maybe? Well, we did find a treasure chest, which is pretty good. Roderick Plumpton. That is an unfortunate name. I don't know what's happening, but looks like Ron is able to sneak into the boathouse. So maybe we're doing a little more. A Romanian Longhorn Dragonhide cloak is always nice. Can Hermione freeze us across? No. Maybe there's a hidden pathway? Also no. All right, well, it looks like we did everything in the boathouse. And you know what? I think I probably should have just went backwards from where I came. However, I mean, it is always nice to just open up these treasure chests, you know? That's how you get into the greenhouses, which I don't want to do yet. I'm assuming we have herbology sometime in the future. Let's follow the path over here. No. Well, I could probably Lumos over there, right? No. Also no. That was worth a shot. Anyway, let's be a little serious. We're in the Whomping Willow. Is there a map I could check? Probably not. Oh, wait, no, I remember. This is how you get back into the castle. So we're going to go into the doors, and then we're going to call it. See you guys on the next adventure. As always, I will save off camera.